Welcome to the guide on how to defeat Shaper with a budget of 1 Exalted orb using my Essence Drain Contagion plus Bane build. I was planning on spending a little more on budget version, but then I watched a video from Barkus how to defeat Shaper with cyclone build with a budget of 1 Exalted orb. And stubborn as I am, I had to show that my version of Essence Drain build can do the same. First, I was able to defeat Shaper Deathless. You can see the full fight at the end of this video. Then I also ran several tier 16 Elder maps, and finally I spent little more currency, got Rampage unique gloves, and had huge fun farming low tier maps. Now let's start with the gear. I sold 1 Exalted orb for 173 chaos, and this was my budget for the whole set of gear. Because there was no way to squeeze bow in the budget version, I had to get a different weapon. First, I was thinking to get one-handed weapon and shield. Then my friend Alex suggested why not use unique stuff. I checked the price, 6 link was too expensive, but 5 link with the 40 chaos price was the perfect solution. If you prefer, you can get one-hand weapon and shield in the same price range. In that case, you need to socket Essence Drain in your body armor, and inside one-hand weapon and shield you need to socket Contagion and Bane. Next, for body armor I was thinking to get Tabula Rasa, but found really cheap 6 link evasion energy shield body armor which I paid only 15 chaos. By the way, you can see in the description links for all trace searches I did for this budget version in case you decide to search for similar gear. Next question was where to socket Essence Drain, to go with 5 links in staff or 6 links in body armor. I checked in POB, and to get more damage you need to socket Essence Drain in staff. It is only 5 links, but with +2 to the level of socketed chaos gems, Essence Drain will make more damage. Next, for gloves, simple solution was unique black gloves which I paid 5 chaos. In case you don't mind spending more, you should get unique Rampage gloves. They are around 40 chaos and probably the first thing you need to buy if you wish to upgrade this budget version of the build. Boots I also paid 5 chaos. They have 30% movement speed, over 90 total life and open suffix so I can mastercraft additional resistance. For the helmet I had to spend little more. I found one for 15 chaos. As Essence Drain Labyrinth Enchant was out of the budget, the main mod is nearby enemies have -9 to chaos resistance. Additional life and resistance are a bonus. I look for one with open suffix so I can mastercraft additional resistance if need. For belt I searched for minimum 140 total life, 40% total elemental resistance, and if possible with open suffix. Found one really nice for just 1 chaos. Next, for amulet I was looking for one with minimum 80 total life, 40% total elemental resistance and 50% spell damage, and if possible with open prefix. Found one nice for just 2 chaos. For rings I was looking for minimum 90 total life and 60% total elemental resistance, also if possible with open prefix. Found 2 nice rings which I paid just 1 chaos each. So far I spent 85 chaos and had 88 chaos left for the rest of the gear. Next I start looking for Flasks. I got 2 life, 1 mana and 2 quicksilver. I paid a total of 7 chaos. My advice is to get at least 1 life flask with instant recovery, 1 mana and 1 quicksilver flask with immunity to bleeding. For the last 2 you can pick any you like. One of them should have immunity to freeze. Now it was time to get skill and support gems. I spent a huge time on trade until I got all the gems. In the end I spent 46 chaos, and to stay inside the budget I was not able to buy all level 20 gems. If you wish to invest more, you should look to buy level 21 with 20 quality, Essence Drain and Bane. Next I had to buy 5 jewels. The main mod for Essence Drain build is Chaos Damage over Time Multiplier, but those jewels are too expensive for this budget version, so I was looking for 6 or 7% life with 1 damage mod. I got 4 nice rare jewels and 1 unique spreading rot jewel. In combination with this jewel, my blight will inflict bitter stacks. In boss fight with maximum 15 stacks, Essence Drain and Bane will do 90% more damage. For these 5 jewels, I spent total 14 chaos. So far I spent 160 chaos and had left 13 chaos for Mastercrafting. I spent 3 chaos for crafting resistance on boots, 3 chaos for resistance on the belt, 1 chaos for resistance on the helmet, 1 chaos for minus mana rank 1 on the amulet, and 4 chaos for 2 damage mods rank 1 on the rings. This was 12 chaos and I had 1 chaos left. So the final cost for this budget version of the build was 172 chaos, so under the budget of the 1 Exalted orb. Now let me show you links. In my stuff I have Essence Drain linked with Control Destruction, Energy Leech, Efficacy and Swift Affliction. Instead of Energy Leech you can use Void Manipulation. In body armor I have Bane linked with Despair, Void Manipulation, Control Destruction and Efficacy. And also I have Contagion linked with Efficacy, Control Destruction and Void Manipulation. Every time I cast Bane it will apply Despair, so I don't need to self-cast this curse. In my gloves I have Spell Totem linked with Increased Area, multiple totems and faster casting. Because of unique gloves, everything is linked with level 22 Blight. In my helmet I have Flame Dash linked with faster casting and Arcane Surge. My Flame Dash costs 28 mana, so maximum level for Arcane Surge should be level 6. Also in helmet I have Malevolence. In my boots I have Val Righteous Fire linked with increased duration, and also Summon Stone Golem and Flash and Stone. I have 50% of my mana reserved for Malevolence and 25% reserved for Flash and Stone, which I use in Sand Stance. Now it is time to show you my passive tree. Same as Marcus, for Shaper Fight I respect 3 points to have the same amount of passives as level 90 character. For this budget version I also made one more change and replaced Prolonged Pain with Escape Artist, which brings more defense. In case you go for one-hand weapon and shield, be sure to pick Arcane Swiftness. If you follow this budget version, be sure to add manually Wither in your POB and set stacks to 15 to get your maximum damage. You can see that my Essence Drain is doing 461 DPS and Bane is doing 252k, so the total DPS is over 700k, which is really nice for this budget version. For banded rewards, pick 2 passive points. For the first upgrade, I would replace Blight gloves with unique Rampage gloves. For this upgrade, you also need to replace Increased Area of Effect in your gloves with Blight or Wither Skill Gem. Because you don't need any more Spreading Rot Jewel, you can replace it with one with life and some secondary damage. This change will most likely push your life above 6.5k. With almost 1k energy shield, this is a really good amount for this version of the build. With this budget version, you have enough defense and damage to easily defeat Shaper, any map boss and probably even Uber Elder. You can run any map mods and if you include Rampage gloves, you can have huge fun while farming low tier maps. Also, in this POB, I will include other possible gear upgrades in case you decide to invest more. Pastebin link will be in description. Now I will show you full fight with Shaper and some highlights from farming low tier maps where I used Rampage gloves.
I see you, little mouse. You don't belong here. Run along.
The greatest threat, deep.
Ancestors! You tamper with things you do not understand. Unpunished.
Victory! My lady.
This is your final warning. Leave or perish. You force my hand again, little mouse. So be it. You've chosen to side with chaos. This is my world, and you shall obey my order.
We need to close this.
Gaze into the abyss. Irrelevant!
He's trying to recover. Hurry! Let's find a way back.
That was fun.
Behold the face of your unmaking!
Father, it's me. Let me help you.
The horror must be stopped. Obstacles destroyed!
To me, Exile, quickly! They're coming through!
Gaze into the abyss. Embraced by misery.
Come to me!
Inconsequential.
He's trying to recover. Hurry! Let's find a way back.
These memories are mine. I cannot lose them.
They lied to you, Father. I'm your true memory.
To save the future, the past must be sacrificed.
Come to me!
Gaze into the abyss.
We need to close this.
Embraced by misery.
Stay close.
Gaze into the abyss. Oh, where am I? Zana? My little girl? You're all grown up.
Father, are you all right?
The creature. Gods. How could we have known?
We'll stop it, you and I.
I'm so glad to see your face again.
take a moment. We will be best friends, Beast, until we slaughter you.